So how is it that you use your data in your business? So my wife, she gave me a great t-shirt for Christmas, and it said, a person without the data is just a person with an opinion. Every now and then I wear that t-shirt in a team meeting. I go, okay, do you have the data? Great, you've got an opinion, you've got an idea, but what is it that's backing that up? I want to be able to see the numbers before we make any great big decision. But what is about the data you're collecting? And more importantly, with the data you're collecting, how are you making it actionable? How are you pulling information out of the data you're collecting? And what are you doing with that? Because there's no point collecting it unless you're going to do something with it. How do you extract that kernel of information that's going to allow you to grow your business because you now understand something? I remember it was about 2 years ago, and we're trying to get increasing performance for clients, and we're analyzing our data, and we're wrestling with an incredibly tough problem. It was just driving us crazy. What's going on here? Why couldn't we analyze our way through this? And this is another problem with data. Maybe it's about the data that we don't see that's most important. Data is such an important part of business nowadays. It will become more and more important because AI can be used then as a solution for analyzing massive amounts of data. So a question I have for you then is this: what are you doing with your data? How is it creating an action? 9 times out of 10, what normally happens in a team situation is people will come to you and say, here's some data. And I go, great. I could have looked at a report that already exists to get that. But where's your insights? What do you actually think is happening here? Where's the trend analysis? Try to understand it. And then once we begin to understand that, the language of the data and what it's actually speaking to us with, how can we begin to be able to make some actions? Take actions to take advantage of what it's saying. There's no point doing analysis to paralysis. What are the actions that you're going to be taking? Because it's through those actions you're going to drive your business forward. And training your team to look for actions is so important. Come to an action statement. Come to an action. Come to a hypothesis. Test it out and get more data and say, was I right? So you're in your business right now and you're looking at there's all this data, or if you don't have the data, maybe you need to start collecting some. Ask yourself a very simple question. What are the actions that I'm going to take from all this analysis? How am I going to take a step forward in my business?